Hello everyone, myself Kalichalvi. I am working as an assistant professor in the Department of Mechatronics Engineering, SNS College of Technology for past 10 years. Today we are going to discuss about the topic starting methods of DC motors. So whenever a DC motor is switched on, it draws a very high starting current. If this current is not controlled, it can damage the motor and affect the power supply system. Therefore, special starting methods and starter circuits are used to ensure safe and smooth operation of the DC motors. So in this session, we will understand why starting current is high, different types of starters, and then 3-point, 4-point and 2-point starters, modern electronic starting technique, and then industrial applications. So let us first understand the problem. In a DC motor, armature resistance is very small. At this moment of starting, the motor is stationary, so there is no back EMF is generated. According to the equation, I starting, that is starting current, is equal to V by RA, that is armature resistance. Since armature resistance is very low, the starting current becomes extremely high, often 5 to 10 times of the rated current. This excessive current can cause the overheating of armature winding, damage to the commutator and brushes, voltage dip in the supply system, reduced motor life. To avoid these problems, starters are used to limit the starting current to approximately 1.5 to 2 times of the rated current. So in many industrial applications, motor start under heavy load conditions. For example, electric traction system, cranes, elevators, industrial drive mechanism is like the examples. For these applications, the starter must provide the smooth acceleration, reliable operation, overload protection, and then energy efficient performance. So a properly designed starter not only protects the motor but also improves the operation reliability. A good starter should satisfy certain requirements. Based on this design thinking concept, the starting current should be limited to about 1.5 to 2 times full load current. The voltage drop in the supply system should remain below 10%. The motor should reach its operating speed when approximately 5 to 10 seconds. In addition to that, starters provide the protection such as overload protection, no volt release protection, and then short circuit protections. These are all the access protection methods. These features improve safety and reliability during the operation. So this is the overview. DC motor starters can be classified into three major categories: manual starters, automatic starters, and then electronic starters. Manual starters are 3-point, 4-point, and 2-point starters. Automatic starters are timer based starters and current limiting starters. Electronic starters are chopper control, PWM control, like this. Now let us discuss each type in detail. This is 3-point and 4-point starter. The 3-point starter is commonly used for DC shunt motor. It has three terminals like LFA, line terminal, field terminal, armature terminal. The starter includes starting resistance, no volt coil, and then overload release mechanism. The main working principle of this 3-point starter is, at starting, resistance is inserted in series with the armature to limit the current. As the motor accelerates and develops back EMF, the resistance is gradually removed. The main advantage is it is a simple design, provide overload protection, and then limiting the current. Um, and its operation can be affected if the field current changes significantly. To overcome the limitations of 3-point starter, the 4-point starter was developed. Okay, the main difference is the holding coil is connected separately from the field current or field circuit. Because of this arrangement, Operation is independent of field current variations, which improves the reliability, and then better protection also provided. The main application of this 4-point starter is DC shunt motors, DC compound motors, variable speed industrial drives, and then the starter is preferred where precise field control is required. This is about 3-point and 4-point starter. And the 2-point starter is specially designed for DC series mode. It contains two terminal only, that is LF line terminal and then series field terminal. Since the field winding and armature are already connected in series, no separate field connections are required. And the main feature of this starting method is starting resistance connected in series with armature circuit, which limits the excessive starting current. Also suitable for high torque applications. It's mainly used in electric traction system, cranes, hoist. And then the important operating rule is always start a DC series motor under no load condition whenever possible, so which is to prevent the excessive speed rise. So modern industries increasingly use the electronic starting techniques. For example, soft starters, chopper control starters, PWM controller, microcontroller based starters. Okay. So this is the mind map of motor starting methods. DC motor starts widely used in the electric traction system, elevator, industrial drives, material handling equipments. In all these applications, starters ensure safe operation, controlled acceleration, and reduced electrical stress, and also the longer motor life. So now conclude the topic. Let us summarize. DC motors draw very high current during starting due to low armature resistance. Starters limit current and protect the motor from damage. 3-point starters are used for shunt motor. 4-point starters provides the improved field independent operation, which is also used for DC shunt motor. 2-point starters are suitable for DC series motor. And then the modern electronic starters offers the efficient and intelligent motor control. So this is about the starting method of DC motor. Thank you.